Okay, so pentatonically, let's look at that A shape. You know, we have right here's the A shape box. The A shape box covers the right there. The A-shaped banner, the A tripentatonic banner covers the A box and its relative D and its relative C. These are substitutions actually, but I got so used to just, you know, looking at them as D would be the fourth, so it's a D-shaped fourth, root 4, 6. In pentatonic we wouldn't play that fourth. E is the fifth. Okay, so it's an E-shaped fifth, 2, 5, 7. We're not going to play the 7 on that either. So this is our pentatonic in A. It almost looks like an A right there, a square A. You see here's the top of it, and you know it kind of looks like a square A, like that. You know, kind of looks like an A like that, and I guess that would be the A right there. Okay, so there's all sorts of ways to figure that out. We're back here. We've done the major, and it's very important to just slow down on this and learn it the way that I'm teaching it to you. And I had to learn it this way too. When I started this method, I had no idea that I was going to have to retrain my brain. But that doesn't mean I'm losing the other methods. They'll all come together in certain situations, you know, and so it all comes together and works together and becomes a stronger idea anyway. When ideas come together, they become stronger. So let's look. Now we're going to look at the minors. We're going to look at the same 6 string shapes. C is 3, 4, 5, but now we're going to just play root, 3, and 6. So we're not going to have that 5 on the C, we're going to have that 6 on the G. Okay, so it's 3 to 6. And this 3 way down low here would actually be this down here. 3 to 6 to root to 3 to 6 to root to 3. But that would be warped over, right? The root would be warped over if we were looking at a C box here. Okay, so we'd be over here in the C box here in the warp zone. We'd have 3 to 6 to root to 3 to 6, and then the root would be warped over here to 3 again. So let's look at it in the pattern, which is P4. So we're going to play in C. We're going to play the minor. That minor is going to be its 6th minor. That's all we're going to learn is the 6 minor string shapes, because we're going to do a substitution for the 2nd and the 3rd minor from the 4th and the 5th, pretending that the 4th is the 1st and the 5th is the 1st. So, but first we have to learn the minors, the 6 minor. So it's just root 3, 6 on the string shapes. So here's a regular string shape, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go 3 up to G, 6 root. Now what what shape would in the C box where you have, okay, we have a C-shaped C. What shape would the 6 minor be? It'd be A minor shape. Why? Because when we go to the 6 minor, we go forward in one caged letter, because caged itself is a descending pentatonic scale. So now we're not going up to the 2nd minor where we go forward. So if we have a C shape to D, we have a D minor shape 2nd. We have an E minor shape 3rd. We have a F shape 4th, E major shape 4th. That's, you know, that's another topic when we get to that kind of stuff. I showed you a little bit of that earlier today with the D minor and the D major shape. So remember, we're just going to play the string shapes: C, A, G, E, and D. C's 3, 4, 5, A's 5, 6, G's 6, 7 root, E's 7 root 2, and D is 2, 3, 4. And you have to stack them up like this. Here's G goes on top of C, D goes right on top of G, but A sits right there on top of the D, and then E moves over. That's how the pattern goes. Okay, so that's the major pattern that's on the P4. You have to get used to it. It kind of looks like a 7 and an L. So you got your 7 here. Let's see, where's our 7? Right here. It's a little 7. I'll just draw it in strings. The 7 there, and then we have the L shape, okay, with the down over here. I know this looks kind of like chopsticks here, but there's our 7 and our L shape. That's the basic pattern when we stack up C, G, D, A, and E on top. Okay, and from there, you just stack them however they go. Starting from G, you go to D, then you go to A, and then over there to E again. The same 7L exists right there. So here we go. We're going to play the minors of the C. We played that. Did we do that? 3, 3, 6, root, and then to 3, 6. Now the root's going to warp up 1, and then 3. That's it. So it's important to learn how to play those minors in the 5 positions. The way that you play the minor string shapes in the 5 positions is you just start on whatever letter you're going to play the position in. So in the A position, we would start on the A shape. Now it just so happens that you look at C here and you go to an A shape C here. So we're going to start on the A shape, and we'd start with 6, root, 3, 6, root, and then straight up for the warp, 3, 6. These things, you start to get familiar with them. Okay? Now, when you're in the caged word, C-A-G, we just did a G minor shaped A minor. So it's G minor shape. You know that, because here's G major. Here's G minor. It's terrible, right? People have trouble playing G minor. Some people don't. I'm one of the people who has trouble playing a G minor. That is a G minor shaped what? It is a G minor shaped D minor, I guess it is. I forget what we were doing. Okay, that's a G minor shaped A minor there, because you go forward in one letter in cage, takes you down 1 scale degree. If you're in the A shape, you go to the G. So A shape C, G minor shaped A minor. You keep going down there. If you go down ahead 1 more letter in the caged words, A goes to G it would be an E shaped 5th. So here, A shaped root, E shaped 5th. You see that? It's powerful. So you always use the one method to check the other, but the method that we're using is just building the minor in all 5 shapes depending on where we started from. So there we just started from the A shape. If we want to start from any old shape like the D shape, we would start on the pattern. We would first just get to where we're going to play that D. I don't want to. I want to play it in C, so my D is down here. Okay, so that's my D shape C there. We want to play that D shape from that D shape here. We're just going to start on the 3. go to the 6, to the root on the E shape, and then to the 3rd on the C.